And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes
offline. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Yeah. Wait, they have an online creator league? Dude, if they have that, dude, I will literally bow down to 704. I've been waiting for that for years, bro. You know how easy it would be to do points and all that shit if they just had it on there? All your league stats. Save it,
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. Room here to run. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers.
Every week.
You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
But what I'm wondering, I was thinking about this, so you know how the cup, if it's online, let's say this over
49-yard line.
So cup goes to Mid-Ohio.
Good enough for
they
the
don't
first
have
down.
an actual mileage that they would run there. So you would think now that they have the adjustability online where we can adjust our laps and our percentages.
Let him pick up a first down.
Or do 10%.
Keep the sticks moving.
I wonder if that's a thing now.
They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
I wish I could just do 200-lap events at all mile and a half. So that's what I would do. Like for my league.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
That's how 15, 14, and 13 were. Like.
And it'll be 3rd down.
Yeah. Lift for him, lift for him. Oh, he's fit. Never mind.
A shotgun snap.
On the way, he's fit.
This goes out right to Doyle. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did. Big time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance game.
Are you going to allow people to race
loss of a
legend
yard,
online?
and it'll be 2nd down.
If they have legend.
At the 41-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Luck, middle of the field to the tight end Doyle. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing the 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they
mean
love
actual
it, because
legends like
now
all of them.
everyone gets locked in. Your
They got
confidence
those
jumps up.
common.
Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by
That
the
was
way,
on Reddit.
they look at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing
There's
pretty
a whole
well.
Jeff Gordon card.
Passing game for the
Everybody
Colts,
else.
finding its stride, another first down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Luck going to bring him up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Watch twits. Watch twits. Hey, watch it. Watch it. 51 the mic, boy. 51. It's been a long day for you. Hey, Mike 51. Mike 51. 11. Alert 3.
So I'll get one more race.
On second
I'm
down.
gonna hate it in the morning.
It's Hines.
Be up at 7.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 16 yards, a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
You're right there.
You draw Porter. Hey, check. That's a what?
They'll run here with Mack. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Holy shit, you guys are slow.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27.
3-10s. He is.
Wentz. Jackson's got it over the middle. Breaks through the contact.
What the fuck?
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 24 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. The 20. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jordan Howard, 49 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Elliott good with a PAT.
I had a fucking good methodical
7.
drive. And you just fucking do a little two-play, bing bang.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally throw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
Hey, 4 down. Check.
Just slow down. He'll catch on.
They'll fake it. Now Love. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. Back in the first quarter, you said it, they need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They run with Hines. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down now, it's Hines, and he'll get it down this time to the 17. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person that's on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. That's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching, and there's another 1st down run right there.
Rush in, rush in, rush in.
On 1st down, it's Mack. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Inside the red zone, and that means don't come away from there with anything less than 3 points, but everyone's thinking about 6. They're trying to get to the end zone. They decide to run a toss. Big people up front being mobile and moving, and a running back trying to follow behind them to find yardage, and that's exactly what he did.
Luck gives this one off to Mack. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
Run, 40!
3rd and 2, Luck. The quick slant caught, and he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass, and the Colts have taken the lead. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Wentz now on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Space to maneuver at the 40. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. So the youngster able to use the legs to pick up the 1st.
And one of my pet peeves when they see this guy play, when Carson Wentz takes off running the football, I always hear people go, oh, he's sneaky athletic. No, he's athletic. Watch him do it. He's an integral part of the quarterback run game, and he gets it done very, very well.
You don't like sneaky athletic, do you? That's just kind of a jab in the back.
Yeah, not when it doesn't apply. I think that's a stereotype that needs to be broken down for him.
2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Wow, he slid up right.
To throw, it's Wentz. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, 57 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
That's multi-year race in there.
Elliott good on the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth 1st half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Check out. 140. Let's go, Mexico. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Sorry. Check 25. Check 2.
Now a give right side. Hines. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. He'll get 3 of those penalty yards back here, leaving him with a 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 17-yard
Check out.
line.
390. I'm trying to collect. Ready.
On 2nd and 12, Luck. And an run. And he slides to avoid the hit. Luck showing he can be dangerous when he tucks it and runs. He's able to pick up the first down.
And the Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Do this.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Luck's throw finding T.Y. Hilton complete. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, mini camp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anderson-Dejo. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, trying to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up fielding one downfield that gets intercepted.
They'll begin the drive with Howard. Oh, Howard in trouble, and he can't get away. He's taken down, and that'll be a safety. So troubles here offensively. I tell you, the noise in this dome, that has got to make it harder for these guys to hear.
Sometimes I find myself shouting up here. But you're right. If you can't communicate well or get off the snap count properly, it can cause big problems, and this qualifies as a big problem.
I guess you do. I mean, I was running the high side. Auto club.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is. That play there, that's him all day long. Good luck trying to block him and keep him from disrupting your offense.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive.
It makes sense when you think about it. Hey, try and get a field goal. Give it.
And he's got daylight. But I think the ball's out. And the Colts pick it up.
Really well.
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Nyheim Hines. And now it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now Love. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. The Colts on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Bristol, baby. Oh, shit.
From the gun, here's Locke. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
He's lagging on my end.
Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. A final shot before half for Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
What about your cock? Oh. Shadow, hold him up. I want a chance to do.
Field. Mad Bro says he's spectating and commentating next week. He's gonna watch the races and ever stuff. I fucking died. Like, I get to watch from the booth, bitch.
Oh, I wrecked it. Damaged it. Yeah, I'm a little told.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout.
Use the bumper.
Hey, fuck are you up?
Alright. Doc, are you there? Doc. Doc. Yeah. Sorry.
Same back in the tone too.
367 nigga didn't know fair play all day.
What?
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at the 20.
Let's go. I'm wanting your
They go with Howard to begin the drive. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
You. Check 52. This one, 7.
The carry here for the big tight end. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
That shit happens, motherfucker.
58, right over there. Yeah. Two jet. Right there. Down to lose one. Check it back.
They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the 3rd quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just this series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, where are the adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball? Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just have to find a way to tackle someone.
Now it's Sproles. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Oh, that's the farm first.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They go counter with Howard. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Damn right.
What a first down pickup of 8.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Wentz going to throw. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
I hate how they
Kick
changed
out of
up
that
the
one,
defense
partner.
on this
You and I
one.
talk
Like, they
often
can't
about
do
trying
what
to
used to be able
hide
do.
receivers in certain
I don't know what
situations,
to do.
but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight
And
end
it's
drag
like, but when
route,
you move him around,
definitely an
it's like
effective
they
way
do
to
different
sneak
shit.
him across the formation
Like that.
for an easy completion and a first down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. 82.
Oh, let's go ahead, man.
Throwing now is Wentz.
Got shit on straight,
It's
man.
Howard.
Let's fuck.
A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
To throw is Wentz. They'll set up the screen to Howard. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
What the hell? Where'd you give?
A give to Howard. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
Here we go. 120. We gotta get the stop here,
They go with Howard again. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
The kick by Elliott is good. And with that, they move ahead by a point here in this 3rd quarter. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A run by Mack to start the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. That toss play right, we know it's one of the successful plays they have in their arsenal, and they showed you why there.
And remember, in order for it to be successful, because it's a little bit of a slower developing play, those blocks at the line of scrimmage have to be kept, have to be held, so that the runner can get to the corner and turn it upfield.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
On 1st down, it's Locke. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw. Locke. And the catch made by Hilton. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Colts on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. To the air again. Locke. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Again, Love. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
So the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Throwing on 3rd down. Love. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Fletcher Cox in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. You talk about a big kick under pressure in the 4th quarter. I mean, that wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was long distance.
Not only does it show the faith that they have in him, but also remember, if they'd missed that one, they're giving up the ball near midfield, so they had to be very confident that he was going to put that one through the post.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Winston, the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On the handoff, this is Howard. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Let's go, Greg. Kill. Watch the safety, Craig. Craig 57.
On 1st, they go right back to Howard. Arizona here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That's Jimmy Johnson, Matt
Some
Kenson.
runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They run with Howard, and he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
I held it wild.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz?
It is all your run blitz.
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. On the toss play, Howard. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And the Colts pick it up. The 30, 20.
George Strait.
He takes it in for a Colts score. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
Who will you play for my team?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They run the counter. It's Howard, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Again, it's Howard. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself,
in real life, he would have been around there.
That's a big day.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's a 1st down and then some, a 32-yard pickup. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on 1st and 5, and it leaves him with a more standard 2nd down. Here's Sproles. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
I didn't lift.
So look at this. They'll go for a field goal now to get within a score. This to get it back to a 1-score game. And this one is right down Broadway. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
One more race on here, but
down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did, but they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? Those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
Simmons.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indianapolis.
Fuck DC Solar. They fucked a good person over.
So is anybody gonna race the lawnmowers with us in Wreckfest when it comes out?
What?
Is anybody gonna
Are they
race the
John
lawnmowers?
Deere's?
I don't know.
Select the team you want to join.
That was close.
Start your season with recommended settings. If you
Fuck it.